Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
Several officers involved in the violent takedown were relieved of their police powers and are being investigated by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. Mia Wright says what happened to her that May Day has had lasting consequences, and the same should be true for the officers.
Well, some random lady, and you're not acting professional.
Some random lady just came and asked for my identification.
You are tampering with the law.
And my credentials while I'm at work.
I don't know that you. Show me your credentials.
You're making a fool of yourself, man.
No, I am protecting the DMV.
You're making a complete fool of yourself right now.
No, I'm protecting the DMV. You know what? I'm married to a cop.
So? What is that supposed to mean?
It means that you're not complying with being...
You're
not even acting like an employee.
You're making a fool of yourself, ma'am.
No, you are.
Ma'am, carry on. Look at this right here. Look at this woman. I don't even want to say what I really want to say, man. Dun, 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 dun. Never thought this would happen.
Judgment Day comes a second time for Polk County teacher Jennifer Fichter.
Adjudicating guilty sentenced you to 3 years in Florida State Prison, followed by 1 year of probation.
She struck a deal with prosecutors in Hillsborough County. In exchange for dropping 2 of the 3 charges, Fichter is pleading guilty to having sex with one of her students, which means more prison time for the disgraced English teacher.
The defendant did make statements to the victim's mother admitting that sex did occur here in Hillsborough County.
All right, so the question in a negligence action is who breached the standard of care? In a negligence action, that standard of care is generally going to be a reasonably prudent person. And in this case, the question is, who was negligent? Was it the violinist or was it the pedestrian walking behind the violinist? Now, honestly, this case could go either way, and it's really going to depend on how good your lawyer is. On the one hand, the violinist can argue that the pedestrian, saw him performing and knew he was jumping and turning and decided to walk past him anyways. And then the pedestrian will come back and say, but the violinist is jumping and turning in a crowded sidewalk. Why was he doing that? It was very foreseeable that he could have hurt somebody who was walking on the sidewalk. Who do you guys think should win in this case? Let me know in the comments below.